Good afternoon, adventurers. This is Miss Liz, and today we are going to do social emotional learning, and we are going to be making friendship bracelets. I'll be showing you two different designs. This one is the fishtail, and then this one is just a simple braid. For the simple braid, you'll just need 3 different strands. I used yarn. If you have embroidery thread, that's okay too. And then for the fishtail, I have 3 different embroidery threads, 3 different colors. You'll also need tape and scissors. You're gonna wanna get a piece of tape out to hold your bracelet together while you're making it. You can just set this aside for now until we get our strands ready. So for the braid, I have 3 different color strands of yarn, and this is just for the simple braid. I already cut mine. Make sure they're the same length. If they're a little longer on the edge, that's okay too. So to start, you're gonna wanna make a knot, and I put my finger, loop it, and then I put all the pieces through like this. And then you should have some hanging off. And this is how we're gonna tie our bracelet so we can wear it. Now you're gonna take your piece of tape and you're gonna tape the top part, so whenever we're braiding, the yarn won't move. You don't wanna pull very hard because the tape's not that strong. So you're gonna take your strands and you're gonna separate the 3 different ones. And I always start off with my right side since I'm right-handed. So you're gonna take your right side and it goes in the middle. And then you're gonna go to the opposite side and it goes in the middle. And you're gonna keep doing this and you will eventually get a braid. So right side, middle, left side, middle. Remember, don't pull very hard. If you wanna hold it like how I'm holding it, that's fine. Or if you just wanna lay it on the table and crisscross it like that, that is perfectly fine too. And you can just kind of tighten it. If it comes off, that's okay. You can just lift your piece of tape back up and stick it back underneath there. I was pulling a little too hard. Once you get the length that you want, that you think it will fit around your wrist, you can kind of measure it so that will fit. So now I'm going to tie the end of this. And then you want to cut off the excess, but you want to leave a good amount like this so you can tie it. So you can use this as a friendship bracelet, or you can put it on as a keychain on your book bag. I'm gonna make a friendship bracelet out of this one, so we are going to tie it in a knot. And here is your friendship bracelet. Now I'm going to show you how to make the fishtail. For this one, you will need, I'm using 3. You can use 4 if you want, but that's a little more difficult. So it may be easier to just start off with 3. And if you want to try the 4, you could do the 4th one later on. You're going to want to get a pretty long strand. And for this one, you're going to have to double it over. So how I do this, I get however much I want. So this looks like a good length. And then I'm going to fold. Then you're gonna get your next color, and you want it the same length as your white, so you can lay your white out and kind of measure how long it is. And you're gonna double, and if they're not exactly the same size, that's okay too. And then you are gonna get your last color, and do the same thing. When you have your 3 colors like this, I start with the top of these. Here. And we're going to tie this one, and at the top of this one's going to be a little hoop like this. So for this, it's just like how we tied the braid, except their ends are not cut. And I'm going to get another piece of tape, because this one will need to be held down. Now you're going to section off your colors, and you want one color on each side. So I want an orange to my right, and I want an orange to my left. If they're a little twisted, it's okay. You kind of untwist them. So then I want a white to my right, and a white to my left, and then a blue to the right and left as well. So you want to put them in the pattern that you want them. I'm going to have it this pattern with orange, white, and blue. So I'm going to take the top one and you bring it over to the left, and it stays on the inside. Then you go to the left and you take the same color and you pull it over to your right. And then this is where the fishtail is going to start as we keep going with our colors. And it's important to note here too that if you start with the right side, you need to continue with your right. So you always start with your right side. If you want to start with the left, that's fine too. You just need to make sure that you always start with the left side when you're getting your new color then. So then I'm going to get my blue, and my blue goes to the left side, and this blue goes to the right side. And see, you can kind of see that we're getting that fishtail started right here. And if it's a little loose, it's okay. If you want to tighten it, I just take my yarn like this and just tighten it like that. Start it with my right, so my orange goes here, and on this side. And it's easier too if you kind of start far apart too. And if you mess up on your pattern, it's okay. If you can just look at it and you can just kind of backtrack and fix it. It may end up fixing itself though too. So this is the basic idea. I won't finish this one, but this is, like I said, how it will look like at the end. I would use this one as a keychain to put on my keys or my book bag, but you can also use it as a friendship bracelet too. For this week, for your adventure journal, I would like you to write what friendship means to you. This has been Miss Liz with SEL for your Monday, and I hope you guys have a great day.